Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. I teach online voice and piano all over the world using Zoom, FaceTime, and Skype. So if you're interested in getting some lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. And I also have 3 new ways where you guys can interact with me. Number 1, I have a Patreon. Search for Vocal Splendor Studios. Number 2, I am on WISIO. And WISIO is a website where you can upload a video or audio file and I can give you a reaction of your very own. And also I have a free Facebook group called Creative Soul Alignment. And that is a group where we encourage each other and discuss the interplay between spirituality and the arts. You can find all the details below in the description. But as for today, I am doing another reaction video. This time I'm back to reacting to BTS, in particular V, and his singing opera compilation. You may not know that I am an opera singer too, so I'm really excited to listen to this. Let's have a listen.
전 뭐 성악가? 네. 네.
많이 바뀌었네요.
요즘 들어도 이런 눈썹인매.
아니 꼭 콧구멍 벌려야 돼요?
약간
다시 한번 해보면 좀 콧구멍 이렇게 꼭 커져야 돼요.
Okay, I'm stopping right here. Sorry, Pavarotti. So, V always has this beautiful breathy tone when he sings on his solos, that earthy low voice singing like this, which is awesome. He's got that really earthy, full kind of lyric baritone, I would say. But hearing him sing like that was a completely different way of using his voice, because to sing opera, you have to really bring in a lot of breath. And yeah, he's almost singing the key of Pavarotti, and he obviously admires opera. So let's keep listening. Okay, good start, but he needs just a little bit of help to actually access the deeper, richer breath on those high notes. And what I noticed with that, he was very relaxed in the face, but when he got to the higher notes, he started doing stuff like this. And so he was kind of trying to use his face to pull out that power. And that's not how it works with opera. The mouth is passive. Now, when you saw Pavarotti, he was shaping things, but the mouth was passive. So I think he has those notes. He just has to pull in the energy and coach. And I'll tell you, come to me, I'll coach you. I'll help you do that. Now in that last little clip, what I was hearing is a bit of that tongue tension. So sometimes when you think of opera, it sounds so big that a lot of singers will think, so the tongue is kind of creating that kind of richness, but that's not really how it's done. Is that people tend to want to pull down the tongue and create some extra tension in the breath, but it's, I'll stand back. So that's how it's done. So my mouth isn't shaping things, it's my breath and the power. So let's keep going.
케이크도 한 입에 받는 거예요.
형
That's funny. Now notice that even JK was trying to go like this with the face. That's not how you do it. It's really the passive face, energized from below. It takes time to develop that power. And these guys are all young. They're all in their mid-20s. So let's keep going. They're having a lot of fun.
Everybody say 완전
All right, that was so fun. I have been waiting to do that. So let's just talk about V a bit more. So he's kind of the baritone of the group. Actually, I think the true baritone is actually Namjoon, I think his ring, RM. He has the baritonal color in my book, and he also has the baritonal body type and head position because he has that manly sound. And so I think he's the true baritone. Now, this might be controversial. I don't really think that V is really a baritone. I mean, he's young. He's maybe we call a lyric baritone, but I really think he has potential to be more of a full voice tenor. And again, I think these guys are in their mid-20s, and the human voice doesn't really reach full maturity, especially for men, until 30s, especially for opera singers. And so the voice has that much more time to richen. Now, the other thing about singers, and I've had many friends like this, many operatic singers end up singing as baritones and altos until they really learn to master the breath needed to sing opera. And so I have friends that have done this. They sing baritone and they sing, even through college, they're singing alto. And then when they get into their, say, late 20s, the voice aligns with the power that they need to sing opera, because you just can't like roll out of bed and sing opera. It takes years of training, I'd say decades of training, and you really have to master the breath on some ways that's way beyond singing pop music. Not putting pop music down, I like it, but it doesn't take the sheer physicality of what opera is, because opera is unamplified, singing over a huge orchestra in a major hall. And so you really need to create a voice quality that cuts. It's called the singer's formant, and it cuts over that, and it takes a lot of training to get the voice to do that. Now, even these goofing around, I do hear operatic potential in V, and probably some of the other singers, but I think V is probably a baby lyric tenor, to be honest, because I think he has those notes. He just needs to learn how to energize them and stop adding extra weight and stop trying to manipulate the face to get the sound out. But if he trained with the right person, me, just in my dreams, that could help him build that technique. Now, whether he wants to sing opera, I don't know. Opera is a stern master. The singer friends that I know that tour the world singing opera, it's a very hard life. It's fun. You get to sing music that is so powerful and so fun, but it involves lots of travel. It's hard to have steady relationships. You're on the road all the time, and it's just tough because it's just not a very stable life unless you go to Germany, and then you can actually hopefully audition and get on with the Fest contracts there. Because a lot of people don't realize in Germany, every city and small town has an opera company, and it's part of the government. It's part of like the Parks and Recreation in the United States. And so singers flood Germany from all over the world to try to get these contracts. Now, the singers in Germany are not normally going to be, big stars. It's just their day job. They sing opera for a living, and they get paid a good salary, and that's what they do. It'd be great. So you kind of get there. You better speak German though. so that's it. So there's singers from all over the world that sing in Germany in the opera houses there. But it takes a while to train. It's kind of like the Olympics. You kind of have to train early and get good teachers and get a good foundation so you can actually sing those parts. And opera singing is way more athletic. And not saying what BTS does isn't athletic, because their dancing still blows me away. But to project the voice on that level takes a lot of physicality and training. Now that said, I think V has potential, totally. And so when he wants to do it, let's see what happens, because it's not too late. And believe it or not, there's quite a few NFL football players that when they retired went to singing opera. That's the truth. And there's several of them at the Metropolitan Opera right now because they understand the discipline of professional sports, and they were able to take that discipline and turn it into their voice, and they have the physicality that's really important. So it was fun. It was fun seeing V sing that way. I think he has potential. And yeah, and I'm not going to lie, opera is so fun. And if you want to hear me sing opera, go to my Valerie White Williams page. I have a lot of my singing clips there, and you can hear some of my opera. And it's fun, I'm not going to lie. All right, if you'd like me to do more BTS videos, please subscribe, click on the bell, and let me know what other fun BTS songs I should do in the future. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye.